Hello everybody, we're here at Alton Towers doing a Scarefest update yesterday at the time of filming anyway. Towers released their first part of the Scarefest lineup, which introduces everything that's returning basically. So let's head around the park, have a look at construction, and we'll discuss what is new for this Scarefest that's going to be announced hopefully soon. So the first part of the Scarefest update then, usually we have like the Scarefest hub here on the front lawns, which had obviously the stage there, which this season was removed. But from looking on the website, it seems there's going to be a new location for the whole hub area. And it seems that place will be here in Mutiny Bay Courtyard. Obviously for the Pirate Takeover events, they do put the stage here and block that entrance off. And you can see they've sort of removed the front part, sort of hangs over like this. So yeah, it does say a courtyard will be turned into a colourful playground. So we'll have to see what this whole sort of space turns out like. Obviously there is plenty of room around here for food trucks and stuff going around the side, and obviously the stage to be placed right here. Over here at Wickerman, up there is burial grounds. The sign usually sits just here, and then yeah, so you usually walk up here and go down there to burial grounds. It is all still set up. It hasn't been taken down or anything since last Scarefest, it was just left. We're now up front of the towers and Archway Gatehouse, and this is part of the new maze construction. Obviously the Dark Forest maze that I believe is just filmed, it's just like themed to Dark Forest. Can't really see much this side, but we'll go around the other side and obviously the back gate, which is near the entrance to Dark Forest. Let's have a nosy. Over here at Dark Forest now, and just to the side is this gate, which is Dark Forest Gate. Obviously there's loads of construction happening down there to do with the new Scare Maze. That speaker's really loud, so I'm like really close to the camera. I believe the entrance to the maze will actually be here, and it'll exit over the other side into a scare zone. Like there's two new scare experiences coming this Scarefest, and I believe they're both going to be Dark Forest themed. The Scare Maze and a scare zone that I believe is going to go around all the way into like the courtyardy area in front of the 13 and Rita entrance. And I'll show you why I think that now. So in the actual plaza then, there's a new light up there. It's pointing at Rita's entrance, which that's just for Scarefest. And then if we go back this way and go around the side. So yeah, we're around the side now. Got the Rita's building there that houses all the hydraulics. And I believe it'll be this path that'll be the scare zone, themed around Dark Forest still. I reckon you'll exit the maze into the scare zone. You can just see down here, I can see some metal work and stuff like that. Let's have a look.
The mission of the 12 green figure gardens here today
carriage on.
is just to take true to the Earth mission. And that just leaves me to say that the sky right now points to God. We hope you love the world, and we hope you venture down
They're not letting anyone on there.
splendidly. Enjoy the escape of Alton Towers.
So yes, that is the new Dark Forest maze there behind us. Like I said earlier, I think you'll enter through the Dark Forest gate next to the entrance to the land, and then you'll exit out onto this path that will then be a whole scare zone. I'm hoping anyway. I think that would be quite cool having a little scare zone as well as the maze, sort of like ties it all in. Unless they place the scare zone in a different location for like just spread Scarefest out across the park a bit more. Also returning this year are the family mazes, which are Trick or Treat Town, which is just down here, which is in this part of the dungeon building. It's been here for a few years now, so there'll be no change to that. And second is Amigos in the Afterlife, which is in the other side of the dungeon building. I do think it's a bit of a waste of building just having 2 mazes set up all year round. But as you can see, everything is still as it was. No changes at all. Yeah, they are returning. See, all the exits all still in place down there. See all the little bunting and bits. Let me switch over to this setting on the camera, sorry. There we are. And then just over here, you've got some of the Amigos Q-line theming just stored inside there. Obviously, the attic Terror of the Towers is now gone and won't be returning to Scarefest, but we do have Altonville Mine Tours returning for its 10th year. That's a very long time. Obviously, they had the Tiny's Revenge refresh, but it's still the same maze. Yeah, I'm not the happiest about seeing it to return, to be honest. Just see there, construction started on the exit to the maze, which is obviously bound to happen if it's returning. I do wish they would do quite either a really big update to it to make it different this year, or this needs to be its final year. If they want to keep Scarefest fresh every year and introduce something new, this is the oldest maze, this is the next thing to go, and I reckon after that you'd have Compound obviously go next and stuff like that for their scare attractions. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here with Mine Tours. So the entrance rec centre's there, and if we turn this way, you can see these very interesting light poles, which are all used for Altonville Mine Tours, and the strap goes all the way down with this little yellow light here that you can't really see on camera very well. But yes, all for Altonville Mine Tours heading down. Obviously, you enter just there. As you can see behind us, obviously Das Games isn't coming back this year, which I'm actually quite sad about. I thought that was a really fun, interactive scare experience. It's a shame that it's not coming back, but obviously it's an IP, it's understandable why it isn't at the same time. But like I say, I am sad to see it go. I wish they could incorporate the technology they used in something else. I think that would be really good. So this wasn't actually announced yesterday as returning, but they did say and a returning favourite, and this is obviously the new thing. It's almost guaranteed it's returning. This is the entrance to Compound, which was the Phalanx themed scare attraction. Something else non-Scarefest related is that Smiley World is like sort of got its own like merch range. I don't know if they're like properly sponsored the Smiley or anything, but you can see it all there, and they've got some merch like an umbrella for 30 quid, a globe for 60. Light bulb if you want a light bulb, and this is the merch. God, you should probably see it better on this little thing. And oh yeah, they obviously got one there. That's quite cool. Okay. Not something out of. Got these t-shirts, which I do think they're alright, to be fair. I prefer the back, how it's got like the layout of the smiler on it. And they've also got this hoodie as well, which isn't too bad. And this Smiley World t-shirt, which I actually quite like, and I am going to pick up. It's £30 for that t-shirt though. And the Smiley World. New Oblivion resin as well. And just over here, new 13 resin, which is the entrance arch. Very sick. So that is it for this little Scarefest construction. Obviously we've been around the park and seen what's happening at the moment. There isn't too much to see, but I'm sure when it comes to early September time, obviously it starts late September this year. It's the longest running Scarefest this year. I'm sure we'll see more on like the Dark Forest maze, obviously names announced and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to see more updates close to the time, go follow me on Instagram at mgsp.themeparks. And yeah, we'll see you in whatever the next video may be. Goodbye.